So, weiter. Weiter. Um, so, two Shabbosim ago, was Matas Masoi. I saw Yeshua, and he said a lot of things to me, and because of that, I understood some things. One of the things that I understood was about about him being what they call Son of God, right? So when it says, I was saying before, when it says Nase Adam Tzalmeinu, I always thought that Hashem said that. And I'm speaking, Hashem is one, so it could be Hashem, the Father, the Son, but I always thought that the Father said that Hashem Yisbarach, the Father, that we know that He said that, but Lamaisa was Moshiach, it was Yeshua who said that. And mainly because Yeshua has a guf, but it's a spiritual guf. I mean, it's like Adam Rishon Kodim Achet, like we said earlier, and that guf is so, amazing. So that's His guf, and that guf is what He put down, because when He came to us, He couldn't come in all this. That guf was shining, and He could see in His mamish Zakuk the Nura, Biur and the Asha. I mean, it was just, amazing. Such a guf, and that's what He put aside to come to the Olam over here and be born, and as a baby and weiter, because and be born as Adam Lachar Achet. So and so what I understood is just, so many beautiful things that He showed me. But remember, it says Hashem Tzilcha, right? So who is it that it's from the time of Devar, I think, is Melech Ne'elav, right? Melech Ne'elav means that he's Noisei Ponim, he's Noisei Oven, he's Marech Af, right? So what does it mean he's Noisei Ponim? He's Noisei, no, I don't mean Noisei Ponim, he's Noisei, I think I made a mistake by saying that, but it's Noisei Oven, right? And it's Marech Af, right? So what does that mean? So it says that it's Hashem Tzili, right? Because because He's an insulted king. Why is He an insulted king? Because Lamaisa, everything is Hashem. So if I do a chait, so who's doing a chait with me? Hashem. So I'm embarrassing Hashem. The cover Hashem, I should be eliminated right away as soon as I do chas v'shalom. As soon as this person doesn't have air, right away he should be finished, and that's it. Because he insulted Hashem, because he's the Yitzir Kapov. I mean, he's B'Tselem with Mus, or B'Tselem, whatever, he looks like Hashem, and every time, so how can it be that a person can do a chait, but Hashem is Noisei, it's Noisei Ovoin, and that's why it's Melech Ne'elav. So, very beautiful thing. So if it works one way, this is what I understood, and we'll see. I mean, this sounds like a Hasidic of art, but this is what I was given to understand from Hashem, from the Ruach HaKodesh, that if it works one way, it works the other way. What do you mean? So you remember also that it says, Mahu afatozeh keli vanveyu, right? It's not the fun of the mitzvahs, and it says, Mahu rachum afatorachum, and then it's anivahu, it's Mahu afator, right? So zeh keli vanveyu, right? So that's Pshat Tzavsa. Tzavsa is mitzvah. What's Pshat mitzvah? Moshiach L'kecha Shayel Mi Kim L'Yira Avo Dafka Bar Shmoy V'Karle. That is beautiful. And to be Mekayim mitzvahs. What do you mean to be Mekayim mitzvahs? So what's Pshat in a mitzvah? Everybody says a mitzvah is the Taryag mitzvahs, and of course, every letter in the Torah is the Dvar Hashem. But and then so we say, well, wait a minute. So there must be many more than Taryag. But these are the general ways, and then from the Sarsa Dibras you could see it's Nichlal in that, and then it goes it goes to this, and this is Nageya this, and so on. But so a mitzvah really is, here's what a mitzvah is. A mitzvah is, what's Hashem doing right now? Wow. I mean, this is really the stuff that I want to talk about, because, you know, all of this is like an introduction. I want you to understand. I just want you to see so that so you could ask me, so you could maybe try to slug me up, like I said, and so maybe you could think about it yourself. I'm not. It's up to, you know, be comfortable. I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable. Chas v'shalom. That's not the point. If you're uncomfortable, forget it. That's it. But you know, because Hashem will take care of it. It does. You know, I'm not trying to, you know, force Hashem's hand or anything. In tefillah, I try to force Hashem's hand. That's another story. You have to. Hashem gave us what to have a shaykhis to Him in tefillah. That's one thing, you know. But with the Olam, I'm not. But this is really what I love, because this is, and I know that there's Yidden, that there's Bnei Torah, that there's Hasidisha, you know, Yidden, and there's you know, Litvische Yidden, there's even Sfaradi from the Bnei Shchai, who can tell me beautiful things about this. But anyway, so if so what's Pshat in the mitzvah? It's Pshat, what's Hashem doing now? And so there's so much to do. How do I know when I should, you know, it says you split your day and learn. You should daven part of the day, you should learn part of the day, you should do chesed part of the day, and then part of the day, l'chayra, I guess, is to do some tzarchei haguf and tzarchei habayis, whatever if that's what you do, you know, some business, whatever it is, if that's what Hashem has you do. But so, what's a mitzvah? A mitzvah is mahu afator. It's tzavs, it's accompaniment. It's doing exactly. It's just walking when Hashem walks, and then stopping when He stops, and then He goes this way, and He says this, so you say that, He does that, you do that. It's just mamish, dveikus b'Hashem, l'shmaya b'koilai, and so you hear, so you're mamish, tzavsa, accompany, mamish, tzavsa, doesn't tzavsa mean a yoke also? I'm not sure, but tzavsa, you know what tzavsa means. I mean, it means one, it means walking alongside. And so I understand, so it's with the mitzvahs, it's HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you know, where tzitzis, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you know, puts on tefillin, minich tefillin, he's, you know, Shana Shabbos, this and that. He does these mitzvahs, and so through that, so you are lifted up, and you're doing what he's doing. But it really goes deeper than that also, because there's things that Hashem is doing that are spontaneous in the moment. You know, it's not Shayuz Metzeh Chadosh Asa Min HaTorah, but you know, Hineni Yosi Dava Chadosh, you know, Shayahu Navi says. So it's the pshat that Hashem is always Mechadish B'tu B'chol Yom Tov Mas Bereishis. There's always Chiddush. There's always Chiddush HaTorah, and Hashem is doing new things. So that's pshat in the mitzvah. So then, check this out. So who created Shemayim V'Aretz? So you say, well, Hashem did. But when I saw Yeshua after that, I understood the Ruach HaKodesh. I can't tell you exactly how I understood it, but you know, I was taught Min HaShemayim that there actually was Yeshua who created the world, and that's also the Talmud of Rabbi Gamliel, who writes in one of his letters. He says that Yeshua created, through Him the world was created, by Him the world was created, for Him, in Him, everything has to do with Him. So Hashem gave the koyach to Him, to Yeshua, to Moshiach, to the Son of God, to create the world. So He was the one who created. So Mamela says, so you can see Nasa Adam Etzalmenu Kitnuseinu. So that's why there's the plural. And so He was talking to the Father. Okay. So, and Malachim also, fine. But and then when He rested on Shabbos, so it works the reverse too, because whatever Hashem's doing, so if He's doing something, it has a hashpah on us. Not just if we do something, it has a hashpah on Him. If He does something, it has a hashpah on us. So then, what did Yeshua do when He created the world? And then finally, after He created everything, He says, "Vayonach b'yom hashvi, v'yom hashvi Shabbos vayinelfash." What's the pshat in vayinelfash? That He gave us, what's the neshama yisera, because what He did has a shaychus and an hashpah on us, and then we could im yavoyin el menuchasi, we could enter in and have the Shabbos of the neshama that we should have by resting in Hashem, just like Yeshua did.